to go.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Talk of the Town with me, Lynn About Town, Lynn Positin, here broadcasting from the WTAN studio, 1340 AM, 106.1 FM, sunny Clearwater, Florida. And we are here, it's Tuesday. For those of you on your drive home or sitting in traffic, thank you for joining us. And for those of you on Facebook, thanks for being regulars. Hopefully we'll get some new viewers. And if you have an idea for the show, I always tell you, private message me on Facebook, Lynn Positin. Let me know your idea. Again, it's only once a week, so the shows book up, and we are more than happy to entertain your ideas. This show, the concept of this show is good news and good guys, where good news and good guys meet. And I am honored to work for an incredible man, Patrick Clouden, who sponsors this show, Consumer Energy Solutions in downtown Clearwater. We have about 100 employees. We've been in business for 20 years, and corporate philanthropy is our middle name. And I happen to be the community girl. So when the show became available, we just kind of ran with it. And so we're always trying to show off good news and good guys. Yeah. So today I have a good guy who happens to be a good girl. Her name is Ginger Rodagero, and she is lovely. She's a Clearwater girl.
In Florida, particularly, it is mandated that kids learn about the Holocaust, okay? And that came down, there was actually a gentleman who worked, a senator that worked very hard on that for a long time to get that passed, so that all the schools had to teach the Holocaust. Because there are people that, I have talked to people that had no idea that that even happened, young kids.
It's amazing, isn't it?
No idea that that happened.
Yeah.
Really, that happened? Yes.
I know.
So we went to the state capitol talking to the, the representatives and the senators up there going, okay, we're teaching these kids about this terrible thing that happened, but we're not teaching them about what came out of it. And what came out of it was that document,
That's
the
right.
Universal Declaration of Human Rights. That
right.
document was everybody going, hey, this can't ever happen again on this planet. And this is what we're all agreeing on right now at this point in time. And so I feel that that still needs to be put out there. It continually needs to be put out there, because you just look at some of the dissension and the conflict that's going on in our country right now, and we need to go back to that and the basic human rights.
Basic thing. They're fundamental and they're true, and they're
Exactly.
they're yours because you're human.
Exactly.
And that is why they unanimously
Exactly.
put it into effect back then. It's not something that goes out of vogue in time.
No.
You have human rights because you are human. You are born with these rights,
Right.
and you need to know what they are in order to engage.
Correct. Well, that's the thing. People don't know what they are, so they don't know when their rights are being violated.
Right.
Okay? And that's in this book, Brothers in War. These two young men are, Raul is from Afghanistan and has moved to the United States, and we really don't find out until toward the end of the story why he did. Brett's sister was killed in Afghanistan. So she went to Afghanistan, and there's a whole story of how she ended up there and how she got killed, right? But so these two are in school together, and all of a sudden Brett's like, what's he doing here? And it's, he's trying to deal with the grief of his sister, which he feels responsible for. And poor this character here, he, is here for certain reasons too. He was leaving Afghanistan because things had happened to him.
Right.
Okay.
And so, of course, Brett is not considering shutting off the emotions to any empathy to someone from that area because
exactly.
of what happened
No
to him.
empathy,
Yeah.
right, because of what happened to his sister. And this poor guy's trying to figure out why he doesn't, but they end up on the soccer field together, of all places, okay? And so, they're playing on the same team, and they need to work this out so they can play together. Brett's afraid he's going to lose his scholarship. There's a whole lot of things that kids, high school kids would see, and then he feels like he's going to lose his girlfriend because he's just not keeping it together. And so it's a very, it's a very engaging, it's a very emotional story. Every time I read the end, I cry.
No kidding.
And I wrote it. So it's like, My husband's read this book twice and cried. So it's a very emotional story. But at the end, it's called Brothers in War for a reason. So, I don't want to ruin the punchline.
No.